Goranda Rai say, Mama Seta, Ashidu, Ashite, Ashuan vibrations, every baka. May your mind, bakas, and souls be all. May your omits be sound. May your bakas be leavened off ground. When we keep to the breath, the orth, the mothor, the seon, the soul of Ra guides and keeps us all. Ayanma, I say Ra, Ella, E, say El, say I, Christ or a chaplain, Tata, Amen Ra. I am Truth Awareness, True Talk. Come be a part of the greatest transfer of Ma'el, that's intelligence, terminology to Angodu. This is sound logic. And with all that being offered to you, being a fool is absolutely your choice. To Ray is Ray 1853. This is Ma'a. This is 8 on the Gematria. This is the Crypto Shit Shower Update for Ray 1853, where we remind you that the blockchain is not a financial umbrella you can hold and prevent shit from head. Go to Google, go to Apple, download this Kagadora app. Go to Jesus.com, sign up, get the iBucket to Ohm, and get access to the Mathorian Kagadora so you can keep track of sound time. Get yourself off of the egregor calendar and get yourself on the Mathorian Kagadora. So as you can see, it's 853, 1853. 1 and 8 is 9. 5 and 3 is 8. So before we go gaga goo goo, BTC has to be above 98. That's when I start selling. Okay, that's when I start selling, because this is the reason why we are buying these cryptocurrencies and other assets and instruments. We are buying them because we believe they're going to be worth something more in the future, and we can sell it at that time. Okay? So we've been in buying zone, accumulating zone, and Bitcoin has not convinced me that it wants to maintain itself as a vehicle. It hasn't convinced me that it wants to fight. Okay? It looks like it's in capitulation mode. It had 7 rays from last week until now, where we were in low zones between 1 and 7. And it didn't do nothing but take this opportunity to mark itself down. Now that it's marked itself down and the ether's ready to deliver, it's giving us the impression that it wants to go up. But it's not fooling me, because as I explain and as I teach, it needs something to take back 9s and 1s. This is when we're getting our delivery. 1 is when we're laying back in bed after that nice, sexual interlude, and we are in awe. Okay, as you can see in the Kagadora, it's intended to always keep you in awe, because you're always giving awe, because you're always getting awe. Okay? It's about I, ma, so, It's like, I am awesome. I'm a so, Okay, it's a big difference, people. Okay, big difference. AW and AH, they may sound the same, but there's a whole different results. Okay, one is ow and one is ah. Okay, you got that? Sounds are sounds, but you got to get down to the spelling, because that's where the spells are. All right, so it's 7, 8, and 9. We're getting ready to get our loads. If you can look, just go look at the solar activity, the cosmologist, seismologist, just activity is going to increase. Okay, it's just way it is. Okay, and so as the activity increases, the activity from Draconi that wants us to feel baloney, like in misery, increases. Okay, this is how it counters. So the only way it can extract your good energy is by converting it into misery. Okay, so since it has lowered itself, right, It's now allowing it to go up with the ether so that it can take something back. Tomorrow we're going to be hitting on a 9. It's also going to be a Wednesday. It's also going to signify a reversal. Okay? So it's very, very possible if they want to mark the market up so that they can have something to retrieve at 1867, which we're getting very close, okay, to just 10 days away, less than 10 days away. Okay? You got that? 1867 is less than 10 days away. Okay? And this is when I've marked this ray for some form of activity, some form of event. I'm hoping it doesn't happen. I'm hoping over a month, 6 weeks of telling you about this ray makes them not able to pull off their bullshit. Okay? You got that. Okay, but regardless, we are to expect some form of event that's going to give excuse for all the value in your crypto to be removed. Okay, drastically reduced. This is why they've been marking it down slowly and slowly and slowly and slowly, marking it down. Okay, we're trying to trap the trap. So while the claw trap is trapped on people's hands, the teeth can't go down anymore. Okay, the collection of hands is creating a gap in between the trap. That's when we can reach in and out and take our money. We can buy and sell during those times with less fear of getting damaged, getting harmed. Okay? You got that? So, because this is 9 and 8, I'm not going to get excited until it reaches above 98. That has become resistance for me. Okay? I don't care about any of these micro levels and traps that they want to set. All these different levels and traps, like I'm not paying attention to that. Okay, I'm trusting that this is a parasite and it has to be attached to something. Okay, so it's attached to me because I am attached to sound. Okay, it wants access to sound. Okay, so you're the filter. You're the siphon. Okay, you're the God to it. Okay, it wants to control you so it can become God. Okay, and make you go odd. All right, not go do. All right, you got that? Okay, so 98 because today's 98. Yesterday it had an opportunity to reach 97. It didn't. It decided to go the other way, like I told you it would. It didn't quite reach 88, but it got pretty close. It's going to reserve that. Okay, so if we go on the daily, you can see that it got down to 89,169. All right? Okay? So we know it's going to go up. It has to go up past 98. It has to get above here. Okay, this is where it has to get above, people. Okay, I said 98. This is the established wicks that it has. Okay, I'm telling you it needs to get above here. Okay, when it gets above here, I start selling. Okay, I don't sell everything. I just start selling. I start selling as it goes up. Okay, and I start buying as it goes down. Okay, just like we have a threshold up, there's a threshold that I'll start buying. Okay, so my threshold to start buying was already in. Okay, this is when you buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't matter what price the market is. It's good. This is when you buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's the safest time because that's when it's going to be, the lowest. Okay, 7, 8, 9 is when you sell. This is when it's going to be the highest. Okay, you got that? All right, this is True Talk. We're going to keep this short, keep it under 10 minutes. Don't forget, I don't consent to draconian state, nor should you hashtag that in your post. Your thoughts are your spores at spawntelligence@fungi.org. Your mental health is directly tied to your etheric compass. You got to orientate to sound logic. Join Jesus.com, get access to the erectionary, get access to sound logic. All right? The Mathorian Kagadora. Keeping ether is better than keeping your car locked. This is the Crypto Shit Shower Report. Go to Google, go to Apple, download this app. Support, like, comment, share. Blockchain is not a financial umbrella that you can hold and prevent shithead.